Here in Brookhaven, everything costs strength. If you're weak, your house is going to be very bad. And if you're strong, your house is going to be very good. Absolutely everything costs strength. To buy even a car, you need strength. I know this seems bad, and this really is terrible. I really wish the city were different, and you didn't need strength to be rich. I hate this civilization. Now a friend of mine is arriving here. He drives a limousine, so now I'm coming here to talk to him. And man, I need a ride. I simply want to go to the gym. Can you do this for free? And from what it looks like, this costs 1 strength. Are you serious that you're charging your own friend an amount of strength to take me to the gym? He said, sorry, I'll take you there for free. Good thing you changed your mind. So he went back to his limousine, and now I'm coming here too. And I'm very happy because my friend changed his mind. Now we're going here to the gym. This is going to be very good. But you can see that there's a helicopter arriving here, and this guy is very rich. For you to have a helicopter, you have to be very rich. And now he's landing here, and he's literally one of the richest people of all. And now he's going over there to the gym. I really have to talk to this guy to see how he got so much strength. Big, thank you very much for the ride. Now I'm getting out, and you really helped me so much. So he's leaving here to do his things and also to gain a little strength. There are 2 ways to gain strength in the city. The first way is the most obvious of all. You can train here in the city to gain more strength. Now the second way to gain strength, it's a little different. You can simply work in the city to gain strength, and if you work a lot, you start gaining muscle. But now I'm coming here to train because I simply hate working. I'm never going to work in my life. I'd rather train all day than work even 1 single day. But now I'm running a lot, and this guy is also training here. I wonder how he has so much strength. He really has a lot of muscles. I don't know how he got this. Now he stopped running, and he's looking here in my direction. He said, do you really want to know what I do to be strong? Okay, I stopped running. Man, I really want to know this. This is my dream, and it looks like he's really going to tell me this. He said, train, eat a lot of food, and be healthy. Man, it can't just be that. There's something wrong happening here, because I already do all of that, and I'm not strong. And he doesn't know what's going wrong, so he went back to training. I think I'm going to start copying him, and I'm going to do the same workout that he's doing. A few hours have already passed, and finally he's leaving here. Now he's going to lift these dumbbells. So it's my turn to train in this part, but I'm having a lot of difficulty doing this. Man, this is much harder than it looks. And now I simply just fell on the floor. I don't know what's happening. I just woke up and I'm in an ambulance. And now I'm being taken here to the hospital. I have no idea what happened. All I know is that I'm not okay. And now he arrived here. I'm being taken here to the hospital. I don't know what happened to me. The only thing I remember is that I literally fell on the floor. So I'm being taken here. I hope everything here goes right. So now this doctor just arrived here and he's checking my heartbeats. From what it looks like, everything here is fine. My heartbeats literally are normal. So tell me what happened to me. He said, you trained too hard without having the strength for the workout. This doesn't make sense. Now it's even night already. I think I'm finally better. I can probably leave here. I want to see if the doctor is going to let me leave here. And from what it looks like, this cost this amount of strength. Even to be saved here in the hospital, I need to pay an amount of strength. And you can see that I have this amount of strength. Man, this is literally everything I have. So I just gave this to him. Now I'm really very weak. I lost the little strength I had. I have no idea how I'm going to recover this, if there's even a way to recover this. So now I'm leaving here, and there's someone arriving here to pick me up, who is Bob's cousin. He literally just arrived here. Look, thank you very much for the help. You helped me so much. So we arrived here at my house, and how did you get so much strength? And now he started training. I tried to do this, and I literally felt sick. So there's something very wrong happening here. Either you're lying to me, or I'm training the wrong way. He said, it must be the second option. This simply can't be true. I'm sure you're lying to me. So he gave me this item so I can train by myself, but I'm having a lot of difficulty lifting this. Man, this is really very difficult. I even just fell on the floor. I'm very tired. Now I just woke up, and it's literally daytime already. Okay, I don't know what happened, but I'm remembering, and I literally fell on the floor after training. At least I'm okay, and that's what matters. I'm watching television, and Bob's cousin is launching several fireworks. Man, this is really very cool. I wanted to be there to see this up close. This looked really very cool, but now I'm leaving here to train. But I'm remembering that time I trained, I literally fainted on the floor. So I don't know if I should go back to training, taking into consideration that this is bad for me. Now I'm buying some clothes with the little amount of strength that I managed to get these last few days. Now it's night already. I'm at WX's house because I want to have dinner. I literally don't have any more strength. I know this seems very bad, but at this point I don't care about this anymore. I'm just happy to be here. And he's preparing a great meal. Seriously, this looks very good. He's literally a chef. Now our plate of food is ready, and I'm very excited to test this. Seriously, this food looks very good, and it smells very good. So I just ate a piece, and this is the best thing I've ever eaten in my life. This is really very good, and now I finished eating everything. Man, I've never felt so good in my life. He said, seriously, if you want, you can have lunch and dinner here whenever you want. Look, I accept this. So now finally I'm going back home. Great, I finally managed to come back here. I want to do a very important test. I'm trying to lift this weight, and I'm actually managing managing to lift this. Man, I can't believe that I'm really lifting this weight. I managed to lift a lot of weight. Even I wasn't expecting that I was going to be able to do this. Now we're on another day, and I'm trying to lift the last weight, and finally I did it. I really got a lot of strength. Now I'm finally leaving here. I'm much better than before. Now I have this amount of strength, which is really a lot. With this, I can even buy a new house already. So I'm going to have to choose one of these 4 houses. But unfortunately, I don't have many options. I think I'm going to choose this house. Now I just got a new house. This house is much better than it looks. I still have this amount of strength to spend on whatever I want. So now I'm changing the color here so that this becomes totally red. And now this is much more beautiful. My house even has a pool. It's a giant pool where I can even practice swimming. This is the beginning of a new phase of my life. So now my personal driver is arriving to pick me up. He came in front of my house. Now I'm arriving right here. And Big, now I can pay you. You don't need to do these trips for free anymore. Even he wants to know what I'm talking about. Now I'm stronger and I can finally pay you. So now we're going here to the front and we're going directly to the gym. I'm finally having a rich life. Even though I'm not very rich, I'm simply loving my life. And there's a lot of food in here, but I'm not going to eat any of this. Yesterday I ate at my friend's house. I think it's because of that I managed to get more strength, because for the first time I had a proper meal. And now Big just left here. So he came back here to the back because he wants his payment. Okay, I'm giving you your amount of strength. Perfect. I just sent this. Finally I have strength to spend. So Big just left here. So now finally I'm arriving here and I'm excited to start my workout, which will literally be my first workout at the gym. And you can see that Bob's cousin is already training here. But it's not only Bob's cousin who's training. There's another person back here who is giant. Man, I've never seen anyone his size. This is really impressive. Look at his size. Man, I thought this was impossible. But now he just stood up, and he's much bigger than me. Tell me how you got big like this. This is something I really want to know. He said, that's a secret. He's even laughing at me. One day I'm going to be like you, or even stronger. And he simply doesn't stop laughing. He really thinks this is a joke. I guarantee you that what I'm saying isn't a joke. I will eventually be better than you. But he grabbed these weights, and he's lifting this very quickly. Okay, I have to admit, this guy is very good at what he does. I probably won't be able to be like him, because he's on another level. But now I'm simply going to start running on the treadmill, which is the only thing I can do at the moment. It's very bad that I can only do this, but I'm going to do it anyway to gain as much strength as possible. Now it's a little later, and finally the giant is leaving. And now I want to test his workout, because I want to see if this really is difficult. So now I'm arriving here. I don't know if I should do this. Even Bob's cousin stood up. He said, don't try to lift this. It's too late already. I'm going to lift this, but I'm simply not managing to. Man, this is much heavier than it looks. And now I just fell on the floor because I don't have enough strength to lift this. And now again, I'm in the hospital. I hope I'm okay. He's checking my heartbeats, which literally are normal. But doctor, you don't need to say anything, because I already know exactly what happened. I went past my limits in my workout, and he even agreed. But there's a very big problem. I'm starting to run out of strength. When I went to lift that weight and I couldn't, I lost an amount of strength. And now I have really very little strength. This is much worse than it looks. Now I don't know what to do anymore. So we're already on another day, and now finally I can leave here. My personal driver is arriving, but unfortunately I don't have money to pay him. Big, it's better for you to leave here. I'm literally out of strength. I won't be able to pay you. So he just got out of his car. He said, I'll take you for free. Okay, this is really very good. I'm very happy that you're helping me. So now I'm arriving here, and I'm being taken here to my house. He's really helping me so much. So we're going up here, and now finally we're arriving here at the red house. Look, thank you very much for the help. Big is helping me so much, but Big isn't the only person who's helping me. Now it's night already, and I'm coming here to WX's house. He's helping me with the food. Now he's preparing the next food. The foods that he makes are simply incredible, and they help me get very strong. Now I'm coming here to the table, and he's bringing this plate of food. This smells very good, and I think it's really very good. So now I'm going to start eating this. I already grabbed this piece of food, and this is very good. And now I already finished my food. This is definitely one of the best things I've ever eaten. He's the best cook I've ever met. Now we're already on another day, and now I just woke up, and I'm ready for another day of training. But today my goal is to get a lot of strength. I'm not going to leave the gym until I get 100 strength. This is simply my goal. You can see that I only have this amount of strength, which is really very little. And now I'm here waiting for Big. So finally he's arriving here, and something happened to his car. Man, I don't know what happened, but there's definitely something wrong happening here. Now Big just got out of here. He said, someone stepped on my car and broke it. I think, unfortunately, I know who you're talking about now. Big is going to take me to the gym, and his car is completely broken. This is very bad. I didn't want this to have happened to him, because he's a very good person, and he doesn't deserve what happened to him. Now I'm coming here to the gym, and I'm probably going to find the guy who did this. It was definitely this giant, because he's the only giant person who's here, and he can step on cars. Now he just stood up, and he's even laughing here. You can't go around stepping on other people's cars. Just imagine if someone did that to you. He said, there's nobody bigger than me. You have to be kidding me, right? You can't do this to me. And now he's laughing a lot, and he simply went back to training. I want to one day be bigger than him, and then I'm going to step on his car, just like he did with Big's vehicle. But I'm not going to get discouraged. Actually, I'm coming here to train, even if it's the last thing I do. But now I'm lifting these weights, and I'm not having difficulties. Actually, I'm calmly lifting these weights. This is really very easy. Now he's coming here to train, and he's going to lift these giant weights, and I'm coming here to the place where he was training, and I'm going to do 2 workouts at the same time. This way I'm going to gain a lot of strength. Thanks to the meal that WX gave me, I'm having enough strength to train all of this. this. Now it's a little later. I'm a little tired of training. Now even this guy arrived here, and he's impressed with my workout. He said, "You're really determined to win." I know that. Now he's going over there to train, and I really want to be better than that guy. But now I'm tired of training, and I want to check how much strength I got. Okay, this is much more than I expected. Now I'm one of the strongest people of all. It's time for me to finally change houses. So I just left here. We're on another day. I'm checking the houses that I can buy, but I think it's already very obvious which house I'm going to buy here. I'm literally going to buy the castle, and now I'm finally arriving at my new house, which is literally a giant castle, and Big's car was finally fixed, and he can go back to working with me. But I'm not going to let them destroy his car again. Actually, I'm going to train a lot to be able to defend his car. And now finally he's arriving here at my castle. Now Big just arrived here very quickly, so he just came closer. He said, "You don't need to get revenge on that guy. This is my decision. I really want to get revenge for what that guy did to you. He literally destroyed your car. I'm not going to let him leave here without suffering the consequences. So I just arrived at my castle. Here's going to be perfect for me to live and have an incredible life. But I want to literally build a gym. And now even Big just arrived here, and he's leaning here on the wall. But I'm going to start building the gym. For this, I'm going to have to go up here. I'm going to have to go up here through this ladder. Now I just arrived up here. I can build the gym right in this part. Or maybe I can build it back here. Here is probably a much better place. I think here is a great place to make the gym. And now I'm literally building the biggest gym of all. I want this to be a reference in the city so that everyone wants to train here. But I'm only going to let the good people train here with me. Now it's a little later, and I've been training for more than 10 hours because I want to get much more strength than that guy. And now Big just arrived here. He said, "Can I train with you?" But of course you can. Come train here, and you can invite our friends. And now he got very happy. Now he's coming here to train. So he's training exactly here. He's training a lot. I'm going to continue training here because this is really going to be very important. Now we're already on another day, and I already got this amount of strength. Man, this really is a lot. And I increased in size. Now this friend of mine just arrived here, and now he's coming here to train. And one more friend of mine just arrived. And now Bob's cousin is training here. He's boxing. But I think now I can finally get revenge on that guy who destroyed Big's car. Now he's training a lot, and he's finally leaving here, and I'm literally destroying his car. He's never going to mess with Big again. So he just arrived here, and now he got very scared. He said, "Are you doing this just because I destroyed Big's car?" That's the exact reason. I don't know how he can say this so naturally. He literally destroyed Big's car, and he doesn't regret it. And guys, if you want to add me on Roblox, you just have to become a channel member, and I'll add you on Roblox.